Hello everyone, welcome to another exciting episode of the Iora Covenant. This time around, the unexpected has occurred. That is that another fallen empire has arisen, has awakened, and so we have two awakened empires now. Last episode, as you saw, the what were they called? Click. Oh, the Latcheks. The Latcheks were the ones that rose. Where are they? Over here. Where are they? Okay. There you go. Yes, the Latcheks regulators awakened, and they decided they want to go to war with the United Nations of Earth. And so, surprise, surprise. Sorry. Our small corner of the galaxy is at war against this fallen empire, who has been doing a great job of taking different worlds. They have a large fleet, that keeps growing. It started off being 179,000 fleet power, and now it's 235,861. So they've risen by 60k. So that's frightening, and we'll just have to start to find a way of shutting that down, because if they keep on growing, we're not going to be able to fight them. We're not going to be able to stop them. They're going to be an unstoppable force. They just keep growing their power. But how are we going to do that? I don't know, because we could fly in there, and we could jump into their home system and. Let's see. But there's a lot of resistance right here. I mean, just right here, this little circle right here, we've got 10.5k, 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 10.5k. And so you just need more than 40k, about 50k, just to get just to kind of hit this right here. They have a 3k right here, 3k right here, 3k here. So there's most of their forces are. Okay, this is an Omega class fortress. Okay, so they have. This is a fortress too. So I guess most of the fortresses are built up right here, which makes sense because actually maybe it doesn't make sense. Because if I was to come into their system, I would come from down here, but we would be in range of their fleets right here if we attack this building, this fortress. Trade District Spaceport. That's a spaceport. Alright. But what I would love to do, what would be fun to do, is hop in their system, find a way of hitting one of the spaceports. I want to take, I want to take some of these planets, some of these systems here. That would definitely kind of knock them off their plan. While they're away, I figure while they're bombarding a world, we'd have to keep a really good eye on them. So they've already claimed this planet. Another thing we've been doing is once they claim something, we kind of pop in there and take it back. We're at negative 28%, but once they hit a planet, we pop in there and we drop our transport fleets, not transport fleets, but transport ships, and like they're doing right here, they're bombarding the world, they're liberating it. So we've got I don't know what to say. It's tough to figure out what to do next. But I did create some Psi armies, some Psi commandos. So these guys are going to be doing a little bit extra damage. I've got like 1, 2, 3. So I've got one more of each of these armies to finish, and then I'll have 20 size army of these Psi commandos, and they're going to drop on the worlds, and they're going to liberate worlds. They're also going to be part of my main invasion force to hit one of these fallen empire worlds, well, risen empire worlds, or awakened empire worlds, whatever you want to call it. But Yeah, they're scary. They're scary, and they have definitely they're a force to be reckoned with. And in an effort to sort of combat this this new power in our space, I've made the silly move of I'm just gonna press this really quickly. I'm just gonna set my timer because when do I ever actually follow through on this? So there we go. Timer is set, and so I tried to build a nice sized fleet of ships. I made a fleet of, let's see, 17 battleships, 10 cruisers. But in my efforts to create a really powerful fleet of ships, I somehow went over my naval capacity by about 20%. So, no, maybe 12%. So our maintenance costs plus 12%, and it's over, and it's putting us in the negative for energy credits. So we're getting hit hard, but like a negative 136.72 a month. So one thing I have to do is just check to see if we have any spaceports that haven't been fully fleshed out, and I'm pretty sure I didn't do that. I'm pretty sure I'm the guy that's like, no, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna hurt ourselves by. So yeah, all of these are maxed out, which leaves me with another possible choice of actions. Try to expand. I mean, it's gonna hurt us on energy just building 2 or 3 more. What is this? Colony ships, but we have to do something. And I should be expanding anyway, so I'm going to build a colony ship right here, a colony ship, and send it here to this continental world. I'm going to send one to right here for this Alpine world. That'll give us 2 more spaceports to work with, just so that I can max those spaceports out, and then that'll kind of give us a little bit more fleet naval capacity to work with. I might also just let's see, Alpine worlds. I hate the fact that I'm gonna have to do this, but I'm gonna have to give up some of my planets, and by that I mean I'm gonna have to put them in sectors. I didn't want to put them in sectors, and it might be a temporary thing. I might just temporarily put them in sectors, just until I flesh them out enough, and then I'll put them. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put somewhere else in sectors, and then I'll expand, and I'll let these other worlds, these single planet worlds, fill up. And I've got 4 right here. I've got 2 right here, and then once I've built them up enough and I've colonized them, then I'll put those in sectors, and then I'll kind of take my other planets back. And I've got to build this one up here too. This is size 17. But I know if I actually colonize some of these worlds, then I'll have a little bit more naval capacity. But anyway, I'm just going to point out those here ancient rivals. I'm just going to read this, and then we're going to move into actual doing stuff. The return of the Lachaks to the galactic scene has not gone unnoticed by the other fallen empires present in our galaxy. The Klagian, in particular, appeared most agitated at the news. It seems that these 2 precursors are ancient rivals, and though the reasons for the rivalry has long since faded into history, the sudden reawakening of Lachak's regulators has inflamed old animosities and triggered a counter-reaction. The Klagian fanatics have roused themselves from their slumber to face their old rivals, with the whole galaxy as their battleground. So I'm just going to quickly kind of click this, and let's find out where the Klagian fanatics are. They are way up here. These are the Hanfair Ancients. These are the Clagian Fanatics. And they are Fanatic Spiritualists. So here's the exciting bit here. They're Fanatic Spiritualists. And let's see, so they like us because we're wise spiritualists. They like us because we're defenders of the galaxy. Interference policy. Oh, I thought. Sorry. What will this mean for us? That's a good question. But let's see, they feel arrogant. Views us as with dismissive arrogance. Well, it's not good to know. So we will have to kind of see how this develops. And with that, I'm just going to move time forward and figure out what I'm going to do about my my planets here. What I might just do is I'm going to start, well, the moment I colonize this is going to go down even more. This is going to cost me even more. But I think I might colonize this, and then I'll make it a sector. I mean, it's a new system, and it's really strongly encouraged not to make a new system, a new planet, a sector. But the way we're looking at right now, I have to just do it and just hope for the best. So, and let's see, parsecs. How many planets does parsecs have? Parsecs has patience. There's one planet. How do I feel about patience? It's important. Well, besides that obvious little thing there. What's going on here? Why is this? Someone must have migrated. Okay. Well, temporarily, I think I might make patience a the whole parsecs system's gonna make that a I'll make that its own. What am I making it? Its own colony, its own sector. How much do I have enough energy? Is what I'm wondering. Because one side, yeah, it's got a good amount of energy. So making it its own sector is not going to hurt too much. I'm just going to make this one little system here a sector. I'm not going to test the other ones around it, because, like I said, I plan on getting it back. And every time you take a system out of a sector, it costs you 35 influence. So I'm not going to do anything crazy. I'm just going to just very shortly maybe I'll expand one at a time or two at a time. Let's see, this is a system with only one planet. Abundance. And how's Abundance doing? I'm just gonna see how Abundance is doing, because I'm pretty sure Abundance can also be its own sector. And that is pretty much fleshed out. Whoa, superhuman superior. That is interesting. Soldier's gifted with psionic abilities. Alright. Superhuman superior. That is interesting. I didn't realize we had. Let me see. Look at what a superhuman looks like. Okay, he looks normal. Superhuman superior. I guess. So I guess all the humans that got the psychic. Humans upgraded themselves. The humans in our space, because of their being surrounded by psionics, Iorans, they evolved, and so now they have psionic abilities. Which has been very beneficial for my for my culture. I mean, having them in our space has been very beneficial for us. So we have like a lot of psionics in our space, and that's giving us a lot of boosts, buffers and boosts, buffs. I'm sorry, buffs and boosts. But anyway, I'm going to. Alright, there we go. There. Now, I have a lot of extra leftover. I'm going to be using my my minerals here to pay for our energy as time passes by, and it costs us more. Let's see, abundance is capped out, so they don't have to bump up anything more. So I can actually, yeah, I can do that with abundance. So knowing that I'm gonna do, let's see, where was that? In this system. So I've got abundance and patience that I'm going to make their own sectors, and then so I'm gonna start by Outbound World. I'm going to colonize this one. What is this? Habitability minus 5%, minerals plus 5%. How nice of you. It's 90% for us. Yeah, sure, why not? Nope, I'm gonna use a different one. Gotta find a planet that's close. That way I'm not sending a guy all over the place. From Benami, okay. Or even better, what's right here? Abundance is right there. Oxymon is right. Okay, only a few jumps hyperdrive wise. Okay, so that makes sense. What's an Oxymon? Kindness and generosity. Great. So colonize, and then where's kindness? I go generosity. It's Arctic world, so it's gonna help my people. So boop, and we're gonna put it. Let's see. Adjacency squares. Where are the best adjacency squares? Adjacency squares. I will go with this then. If I do those two right there, because if I'm right here, I'm gonna have that. But 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. Everywhere I think to put this, I'm only gonna have 3 adjacency squares, unless they go right here, unless they get rid of this this engineering research, which I'm not going to do that. 1, 2, 3. So why not? Ooh, nice. I know what I'm gonna do. So I'm also gonna put a mineral silo right here, and that'll bump up the it'll bump up my mineral production on this planet. So let's go with acceptance. There we go. So we're going to colonize this world, and then we'll have the guys from Patience will be the ones to actually colonize this one. What was I, Patience? Are there any humans in Patience? What about this? Unity. I've got some humans in Unity, and so they will colonize that planet. Some superhuman superiors. So that'll work. What is this? There's a species already on this planet. Huh. Okay, well, I'm not sure what's gonna happen with that. We have to find a way to coexist or something. I'm not even sure what to do about that. but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I'm not gonna do that. Man, I really wish I'd known that sooner, that there was people on this. How about this? Instead of that one, I'll do this one way over here. No, 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 no. I'm gonna do that. Cause whatever. We'll figure it out. We're gonna have to take the planet anyway. So Unity, put some humans over there, and we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I am not gonna let them some primitives get in the way of our colonization. Said just about every superior species that decided they wanted to get in someone's land. I feel kind of bad about this now, taking their land. I'm not gonna take their land. We're gonna live with them in peace. So consideration. Is that even a word? Consideration? Yeah, it is. Consideration. Alright. So that's them there. We're gonna just make that a sector. It's really funny because Iora is a single planet system, but I'm not gonna give up our home system just to appease my desire for. Ooh, this has this harmony. Okay, I'm gonna make harmony its own sector too. Is that a well done, so well completely finished planet? Let's just upgrade that. Let's upgrade this. Yep, that's good there. Great. So harmony will be a sector temporarily, and Arctic world right here, Alpine world right here. I'm gonna go Arctic Pro right here. There's another planet over here that I could populate. Oh my goodness! Holy sweet mercy! They've taken this system. This used to be our system. We used to get those 38 minerals, but now their space is expanded, and now that system is in their control. And because I'm not going to allow that, no, we worked too hard to get that system. So, whereas this, you're not doing anything, I'm going to build a frontier outpost right here. Frontier outpost right here. Build it. No, I'm not going to let them do that. I'm not going to let them steal my space. No, that's just terrible. You saw that episode where we lost people. It is a deal. 1,000. Okay, 1,000 energy. I'm gonna have to buy some energy. So where are my trader buddies? Traders. Trade. Let's trade. Awaken Ascendancy. Both of them are scary. I should actually keep an eye on that, by the way. I realize I haven't been paying attention to that. We like to trade for energy credits. So there we go. Boom shakalaka. Boom shakalaka. Okay. So we got 17k right there. We're good. So this planet's gonna populate. And you know what? I'm gonna colonize this world. The desert world right here. I'm gonna colonize this. Once I get this frontier outpost, it's gonna push all of this back into our space. And then I'll colonize the world right here. It's gonna be very aggressive. I might actually really tick these guys off. But they're the ones that decided they wanted to build a planet right here. Take this planet right here. So that's on them. I'm glad the humans took this planet. Before they didn't colonize this planet, but now I see they've expanded. They finally take that planet. I was tempted to colonize this world and take that planet, but I'm glad they take it. I'm glad they're gonna there, because they need as much as they can get, considering what's going on with what's going on. Those are 40 armies right there. I'm not really sure where our fleet is. I am so confused right now as to why my fleet's sitting right there. But I really hope that Fallen Empire doesn't decide that they want to jump in that system. They're attacking a mining station. Now, I kind of wish the previous episode, the guys had actually, the Fallen Empire, they decided they wanted to jump into the system down here, and I was gonna, actually I'm sorry, the system down here, and I was gonna help, and then I hesitated, and I realized now, had I not hesitated, and we could have possibly surprised them. If we flanked them while their forces were, while their attack craft were in one direction, if we hit them from behind, we probably could have done some significant damage there. I'm gonna send my transport fleets to transport ships to this system, and they're going to they're gonna take this planet back again. But I'm gonna just kind of, and I'm not sure how we're gonna accumulate enough forces to combat these guys, because let me just kind of combine these two. I built another fleet. And like I said, it's a fleet of mostly battleships and cruisers, and so we have like a size 25.8 K fleet, but again, that's nothing, and I can't build anymore because of my naval capacity. So I'm not really sure what to do about that. One good thing that's going to come is as soon as in 10 months, my naval capacity will be able to be increased by the master shipwrights and the supremacy traditions. So that's actually that's a bright side. That's a bright side of this. We're gonna be saved by that. And now I'm just gonna have to find some research that's gonna bump up our naval capacity. Because I got 3 out of the I've got 3 out of the 5 that you can do for naval capacity research. Let me just kind of pause this really quickly and see. See Gaia creation and power leader capacity. Nothing about naval capacity. Which, well, I would still stick with Gaia creation because that's important. I mean, naval capacity is important right now because we need to build more armies. But at this rate, I'm not sure how we're going to even come close to beating these guys with naval capacity. I mean, this is laughable.
Evading hostile fleet.
Evading hostile fleet? What is that about? Who's evading? Oh, sweet mercy. Oh, sweet mercy. They have decided that they want to visit us in the Iora system. Okay. I don't blame whoever that is that's fleeing from the fleeing, because I'm gonna flee. Look at this. 240k. I'm not gonna fight a 240k fleet. I like myself. We haven't even. I'm sorry, guys, but we're not gonna stick around for this. I feel bad. I actually feel kind of bad that we're leaving, but we're not ready yet. We're not ready yet. we gonna go? I don't know where we're gonna go. I mean, I honestly can't think of. Let's see. This is the Pentalon. This is the Pentalon. Okay, and they've been hit hard. We're really kind of fortunate in that they haven't hit in any of our systems. They've only hit in their systems. I mean, it's not gonna. I mean, it's gonna change, I'm sure. Then once they finish with them, they're gonna come back and hit us. I don't know what to do right now. I really don't know what we're gonna do about this. But we can't face them right now. So I'm gonna have to send our guys over into the system. What are these guys? This is. I'm just gonna highlight all of us. Fine, we're gonna go up and we're gonna hit this world. Are they freeing that planet? I can only think of that doing that right now. I can only think that we're gonna hit that world, so yep.
Evading hostile fleet.
We're gonna leave this system before it's too late. Let's just be quick about this, guys. I'm just gonna speed this up. Pass this. And let's just kick this. It's just so it doesn't drag. Oh my goodness!
Construction complete.
Pause. So apparently, they're just still sitting there. So that's not what I wanted to happen. That is the opposite of what I wanted to happen. I need you to get out of Dodge, not to sit there. Oh man. Don't call us brave. Alright, so now I'm going to send my other fleet into this system because we have to meet them there. Now we're losing a lot more energy. We're in orbit around that planet to sort of reduce the maintenance costs of our fleets. 9 months. We need that 10 months to come really soon so that we can reduce that the costs to our naval capacity. Army recruitment finished. That's great. It's wonderful. I'm kind of tempted to merge my two fleets here. Because at this point, that might be our best bet. Alright, so we hopped out of that system just in time. So we've got... You get to watch the Fallen Empire. Well, not Fallen Empire. I keep falling. The Awakened Empire. The Lacheks. Look at this. Look at that fleet. Uh oh. freaking kidding me right now? I'm really confused because I could have sworn I told these guys to leave the system. I could have sworn I told these guys to leave the system. It's like just not listening to me right now. It's really frustrating because I could have sworn they were the first people I told to leave. I was telling them to go this way, then I told them to go this way. This is just terrible. This is really like the exact opposite of what needed to happen with these guys. So now I've got to wait these 24 days to see whether or not they get blown to smithereens. And then, after that, once I retreat, they're going to, and I can't change their, I can't set them to evade now. So please tell me that they're not actually trying to hit us. Maybe they're trying to hit the maybe they're trying to hit the spaceport. As soon as that retreat option becomes available. I feel like time's going in slow motion right now. And their fleet's really slow. 3, 2, 1. 0 days. Okay. One of those ships took damage at some point, but I'm gonna... Oh. I won't have access to it again until for 3 months.
Incoming transmission.
Terraforming liquids. Decline. You guys know I don't sell I don't give away terraforming liquids. On the bright side, at least we know where they are. And now I have to send these guys. Embark. Embark. Come on, let's embark.
Research complete.
Things starting to slow down a little bit here. Yeah, that's what it is. Maybe it's just for me with that large fleet flying around, it's starting to slow down my my gameplay here. That's what it is. Let's merge. Actually, no. Let's just how about this? How about instead of merging, I'm just gonna send you all to this system right here. This simple little medium system that well, you can all kind of come together there.
Construction complete.
Let's hope between then and now. Let's see, it's research complete, predictive. So we've got some better point defense. Well, I can do research. Ooh, hold on, I'm just gonna pause this. Here are my options now, because this is where things get kind of interesting. You see, I can either research this dangerous sentient AI technology, which should give us a plus 10% to our research speed from here point on, and the AI, the end game AI, what's it called? AI Rebellion. That's what it is. The AI Rebellion has been deactivated. So I could actually take this without really any negative consequences. And since the war in heaven is going to occur, with the rise of these two fallen empires, well, these ancient awakened empires, now that they've risen, I feel like if we do war in heaven, if those two go to war with each other, then I'm not going to have to worry about a in-game crisis. We'll see. Or I can just play it safe, because I'm not really sure how. I'm just going to check something. I'm just going to see how my let's see, finding spiritualist beliefs to be a minority issue will displease the unhallowed ground. Setting foot on any tomb worlds will upset the council of the. Obviously, yes. So I'm just trying to figure out. Aliens, no purges, no species-wide slavery, land grab objections. Outright invading primitive worlds will displease the alien protection lobby. Outright invading primitive worlds. I'm not really outright invading a primitive worlds. I'm colonizing a world that's got primitives on it. I'm kind of curious how they'll respond to us taking this planet. Colonization -8. Okay. But what I'm looking for is to see who's going to be unhappy with this if we pursue that artificial intelligence research. Strong Alone, Galactic Nemesis. Versus Diplomacy, -10%. Huh. Leviathan Slayer. Oh, because of those space-dwelling creatures, I gotcha. So I guess being there when those crystal things were destroyed. Anyway, I don't see any negatives. I don't see any negative from doing this. That'll bump up our research by 10%. So it's hard for me to pass that up. We're not going to build any droids, so it's not going to be a problem for us because we don't build droids. So that research really shouldn't have a negative impact on us. And so now we're colonizing acceptance. So we got this one right here. One thing I'm really excited about, I'm looking forward to, is this mega engineering research. Only 60 months away, so that's 5 years away from being complete. Then once that's complete, I'll be able to repair this this ring world. That's something I'm looking forward to, and then I'll have this system under my control too. I'll be able to repair all the segments on this ring world. So that's something that's going to be really, really cool. It's going to be neat to see. How far are we from building this? Alright. And time has passed by. We're still not able to find our transport fleet. Of course, obviously we're not. Okay, we're bombarded on this planet. That planet has been successfully bombarded. If only. Oh, okay, that planet has been liberated. Great. We're not sticking around. You're liberated, that's fantastic. Let's move on to something that's not liberated. Like way down here. That's great. They're already trying to liberate that world. That's great. So every time they hit a planet, we're just going to keep liberating those planets. And that'll kind of prolong this war long enough to where maybe at some point they'll be like, you know what, we give up. highly doubt that's going to happen, but let the 4 minus 17. Will not accept. We'll offer a white piece.
Colonization in progress.
Hear that? Colonization is in progress. Alright. It's hard to believe that time has flown by that quickly. But that's my ringtone, in case anyone's wondering. I'm not expecting this phone call. Give me a moment, everybody. Hello? Hey, what's up? Yes, I am. I gotcha. Definitely. Yeah. Cool, thanks for letting me know. Yeah, definitely. Bye. Alright, sorry about that, everybody. I usually don't take phone calls during the recording, but there are some calls I don't ignore, so I have to take care of that. I'm very talkative, as you can tell. Let's see how this expansion is going here. Come on, how far are we away? 69%. We need 100%. Because I want to get this system back. I really need this system back in our control. This is just ridiculous. Well, I think actually, I should also point out that this system, we probably lost our 2 military stations that were in that system too. So they were loving the fact that they expanded and they took that space from us. But we're gonna take it back, and we're gonna take this planet. We're gonna take this planet. We're gonna get that beautiful Betharian stone. It's gonna give us more energy. There are 2 Betharian stones on this planet. That is amazing. Amazing. Yep. Oh yep. I can't believe I didn't take this planet before, but I'm taking it now. That's just spectacular. That's probably like one of the best things to see today. That is the best, most beautiful thing I've seen this game so far today. So I am looking forward to that. I hope this becomes available when I build up that frontier outpost right there. Maybe not. Maybe it'll just push into these guys' space. It'll probably push this way, give us back this system which they took from us. It'll push this way, but it might not push enough. What I might have to do is build one right here, then build one right here, and then once this is finished, I'll remove this one. That way I'll have this just secured as my own space. At least until I can, I don't know, build a ring world around this. That'd be kind of cool to have like this super massive like asteroid belt, and then have a ring world like, right here, and it's just like, whoa, I'm capitalizing on the minerals in that space. Come on, guy. 88%. Anyway, how are we doing over here? Are we out of the clutches of this powerful empire? Yep, we are. So where's my fleet? This is my large fleet right here. This is my other fleet down here. Where is my Okay. You know, I'm tempted, and this is gonna sound funny, to send my Lost Raiders after those guys. Like send like three similarly Corvette-sized ships after those guys, just to fight them, just to get some sort of debris. But I don't even think we like scratch the surface of their ships. We wouldn't even get past shields before we were decimated, so that wouldn't really help us out any. Where are they, by the way? Yep, they're in Earth space, human space. So let's just get in this. Enter here. Do they have any armies? Are they taking this planet pack? Not yet. Okay, that's where we come in. Wow, they keep bumping up their fleet power. So now they're at 246,000. I just don't know what we're gonna do. All I can do is hope and wait that this fallen empire, this awakened empire, I'm sorry, is going to the fanatics right here. I hope the fanatics are going to go to war with these guys. What is going on here? Our trade deal has expired. They traded Grantium ore. What was that about? Eagles paper. I don't know what that was about. I don't know. I'm not sure what English paper is. Habitability. Oh. What was this about? I know. You know what? I'll decline that for now. Terraforming. English paper. You guys are. What are these guys? Who are these guys? I can't remember who these guys are. I can't remember half of what these guys are. I can't remember half of who these people are that were that are asking us these questions. Stellaris. Oh, these guys. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm kind of curious how they feel about all of this, because they're pathetic compared to us. They really needed to join our federation, like pronto. We need them back. Oh no, never mind. They hate the United Nations of Earth and the Coalition of Earl. People like us, but they don't like the humans or the other guys. Alright, so we've got these armies are all in this base, so I'm just going to merge them together to be like birds of a feather. They flock together. I'm kidding. There we go. And merge. There we go. Boom shakalaka. So now we have this nice, powerful transport fleet of super psychics. And the super psychics are going to let's see, transport fleet. Are they actually going to do anything? Nope. Unless you know they're dropping armies right now. Okay. So let's see. What are they doing? They've got a nice amount of size. Okay. Yep. They've got all those guys. They're going to take that planet back. We're at negative 33%. This is bad. This is going to be like the first war. Actually, I can't say the first war I've lost, but we weren't doing so well in with the Hand of Tesla against those other guys the first time around, but second time around we whooped them. But this is tough. This is a force that nations first started to integrate the Confederation, the Confederacy of Enos. Who's that? I guess they figured they should start to consolidate their forces. They've lost all these worlds over here, so we have to help them out with that. Where's my other transport fleets. Okay, my transport ships are right there. We gotta get you guys over here pretty soon. And we've probably expanded our space by now. Yay! This is excellent. Why is this excellent? Well, it's excellent because I can take this planet. I'm just gonna pause this. And yes. Yes. And that's going to increase our naval capacity by at least some little bit. Whew. That still hurts. That still hurts. But it's something. And let's see. So where is this from? Is inefficient. Nope, not yet. We're not going to get inefficient until these guys actually finish colonizing. So Admiral skills +2. That's all that's going to be left for this chain right here. I might have to. No. Actually, what I'm going to do. I didn't want to have to do this. I almost wish I didn't do the Defender of the Galaxy until in the future. I'm going to hold off on choosing Defender of the Galaxy or Galactic Contender until after one of the problems show up. I'll just leave an ascendancy slot open because I chose the Defenders of the Galaxy expecting an in crisis of like intergalactic invaders or interdimensional invaders. I didn't expect fallen empires to be a problem for us. Unfortunately, now that has come up, I'm going to have to sacrifice either Circle of Life or Galactic Wonder or Master Builders. Or where's the other? That's Ring World. That's a Ring World one. Circle of Life is a Ring World one. So I can either, if I don't do the Master Builders, it's just going to take us a lot longer to build these mega structures. So I might just disregard this one and invest my next Ascension perk into taking out the Fallen Empires. I'm going to need that plus 30% damage. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. But anyway, I'm going to take this world too. And we're just going to colonize this. And we're going to solidify the fact that we're jerks to these guys. They're going to be like, we knew you guys were jerks, but you just totally just went ahead and took that planet. Sapid is resourceful and honesty. I'm going to go honesty because honesty is also honesty will have the desert people, and that's exactly what I need. A desert-loving species. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. These guys. These guys know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna go with the Hisam because they're very desert focused, but they're also proles. I don't like the fact that they're that negative 25% engineering. What? No, sir. No, sir. Never mind. I'm gonna go with these guys. The Pentalon. That's just great. So we're going to put this right here to capitalize on that square right there. I can just capitalize on the square right here, but then I'd be sacrificing my my influence. I can also build one right here, but that's sacrificing my minerals. This is a good spot. So acceptance, consideration. I'm going to say ambition. I don't have anything like that on any of these planets. Let's see, appreciation, and okay, good. Let's make sure I'm not having any duplicate planet names. Wonderful, wonderful. So we're gonna take this world. We've cut this world off from their system, from their space. These guys, they're cut off now. They're done. They can't. These guys can't go into this system, and so these guys can't actually. Well, actually, they've already been cut off. I forgot. I'm sorry. They were cut off the moment they. Oh no, I think they weren't cut off before. I think they could leave. They had access to this system. I can't remember. But building this right here has helped us out. It's given us more minerals back. It's given us this system, and it's given us this system, which we didn't have before. under our control. So now I can now I've got the extra 7 minerals and extra 2 research. But anyway, that's this episode of us running around like a bunch of scared little babies because of the fact that the big bad are here. I'm just going to let's just end this episode with a victory. Attack! We're attacking! We're attacking! Okay, I'm gonna stop right there. I'm gonna pretend I didn't do that. I do have to merge these two, so I'm just gonna merge them. So now we have this large 53.6k fleet. We feel proud of ourselves, but we really shouldn't be that proud of ourselves because we still aren't even a match. We're still not even a quarter of the size of this fleet over here. Look at them. They're okay. Maybe we're a quarter now. We're no. We're not a quarter. We're 20th. We're sorry, not 20th, but 5th. I think it's 20%. My brain starts to merge things. We're at negative 33% again. This is rough. This is rough. This is just rough. We're gonna have to confront them soon because they just keep getting bigger. And let's see, what's over here? What's growing? So they've got what? Oh no, never mind. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong system. This system right here, they've got another. Let's see this transport ship. Alright, so we've saved this system. So let's now we're going to depart. Embark all. Yay. These guys better build up some defenses. Where is their armies at? Where are armies at? Alright, let's merge. Boom shakalaka. And join them. There we go. So now we can leave this system. All 3 of them leave that system. And let's just liberate these systems. Let's liberate these systems. There we go. Jump into this space. Great. And I'll just I'm actually not gonna go all the way to that planet because they've already bombarded that planet. We just need these guys actually to just drop their forces and take back more planets because this is at negative 28%. I can drop it down to like negative 22, negative 23. We can do that. Let's see. Well, they pause this a second. What? Are they trying to fight these guys? No, they're not. Okay, never mind. They're going to hit that world. It's pretty. No. Wait. No, that's them right there. That's a big fleet. Are they seriously going to try to fight these guys? Please tell me that. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm wrong. They're making their fleet even bigger. That's one of them. These guys are the ones with the large set. What are they going to do? They're just waiting. I think they're waiting for these guys to leave so that they can liberate this world. Wow, they're about to be a 250k fleet. I am not happy about this. I am not happy at all. I don't know what to do because we're at, like our energy is at negative 221. So that's something to think about. I can't build my fleet any larger. Oops. Actually, it would help if I actually I gotcha. It would actually help if I did what I was going to do, and that was what is this? Okay, there is a planet that I was going to make into a sector. This one right here. So build sectors. I'm going to end this episode, trust me, I am going to end the episode soon. So build sector. Boom shakalaka. Abundance. Okay. And I'm also going to build a sector right here. Close. Build new sector. Create a new sector. It's going to be called Patience sector. Gotcha. Obviously. Gotcha. And then the final sector is going to be called Harmony. But we'll wait. We'll wait until after this one is colonized. This guy is just jumping in the system. Oh, he's not. He's still in. Where's the colony ship at? Okay, it's not even been constructed yet. Got another construction ship, a colony ship over there that's waiting around. So I should probably colonize that world. But then we need one more world that we'd have to liberate. Not liberate, but make a sector. And I don't know what other what planets, what other systems have single planets. This has two planets in that system. This has that's my new planet. That's my new planet. I can't do anything with that yet, just yet. What I do know I can do now is build some stuff. Build some stuff. I'm gonna build some stuff. I'm gonna build mineral stations, build research stations, build mining stations, build research stations. What is this right here? Flying dust. Flying dust. We need that. Some more food. More food. Good. That helps us out. And then from there, you're going to send another guy. Where's my other construction ship? Just chilling, just relaxing, just doing his thing there. So he's going to build mineral station and research station. There we go. And then he's going to build this. Yep. And that's good. Once this is finished, we're going to probably have this system too, but maybe not. I don't know. Are we close enough? This might just show up in our space. Then we can terraform it. That would be great. That would be great. Pardon-moi. We're not taking any more influence. I'm kind of curious what's causing that. And I'm thinking it might have something to do with the fact that we just colonized a planet with primitives on it. And grab? Okay, pre-sentient survival. Adopting diplomacy traditions will please.
Construction complete.
I do have diplomacy traditions. I've already adopted that. I already did that. Just diplomacy. Alright, whatever. Whatever. Construction complete. That was the colony ship. That was the colony ship, I'm pretty sure, but. Well. I need my my guys here to land. Ah, they just entered the system. Huh. Perfect timing, really. Perfect timing.
Colony established.
Minus 28%. Unfortunately, it's not within our control, our ability to hop over and liberate some of these planets because they're just they're out of our range. We don't have access to these guys in space, so we would probably have to go all the way around just to get over here. I'm not even sure how these United Nations of Earth fleet. This fleet right here is pretty much trapped there. They can't do anything. There's another United Nations of Earth fleet right here.
Secured.
There's a fleet right here. What are they doing? They're trapped over there. I don't think they can come into these guys' space. I'm not really sure how they're getting over there. Honestly, to be fair with you, maybe they're using a different technology. I could have sworn that those guys used. Maybe they're not using. They're using Hyperdrive 3. I'm not sure how they're getting over there. Unless they don't have a rivalry with these guys. Yeah, they're rivals with these guys, so they can't enter their space. How are they getting over there? I am baffled, honestly. I am baffled. I think they're trapped. I think there's nothing that they can do. I think they don't have any kind of defense because they're over there and everyone else is over here, and they don't have any armies with them, so they can't liberate any of these planets over here. Maybe. Okay, that scientist died. Thank you for that, guy. Your dying just means I can spend more of my research assistants. A custom AI assistant. That is what I'm talking about. That is brilliant. In that case, he's level 3. He's going to give us a bonus of plus 10 for that. Plus 10%. This is going to give him a plus 5%, and then this is going to give him an extra plus 6%. He's better off than the guys are right here. What is this? Spark of Genius. That's fantastic. Psionics. That's wonderful. What are you, level 3? I'm gonna bump this up. I'm gonna need you right there. I'm gonna get this guy, and that'll speed that up by a little bit, plus 46%. And then the guy over here that's like, I just died. Parsecs. You will choose this guy. Let's figure out where you are. Let's look at you again. And that's assist research. There we go. Yep. Assistant research, great. Okay, so I'm just gonna send. I'm gonna send this guy. Actually, no, I'm sorry, no. I'm gonna send the other guy over here to merge with this guy. And so I think we've liberated all the systems that were under enemy control, at least down here. So now we're at negative 23% again. I'm just going to let my my armies leave this world again. There you go. There you go. Great. Embark all. Kill some. What? I'm really confused. Oh, fix them. Okay, gotcha. Where's this random extra psychic come from? I don't know, but I'll use them. We can use them. We can use them. It never hurts to have more. In fact, where are you? Let me show you where you are. Okay, I'm gonna have him follow you. There we go. Oh, okay, there we go. So now he's on his way. What happened? You started to integrate the Rutharian Syndicate. So now they're doing the integration. So all of this is going to become blue, and this is going to become, well, whatever they like it.
Colonization orange, in progress.
Red. These guys, well, they've bumped up again now to 250k, 251k. I'm sorry. So they're just gonna keep on just bit by bit sending their sending more ships. At some point, I'm gonna have to hit them. I'm gonna fight them, and I'm not gonna sure how I'm gonna do it again. We just don't have the forces for it. What if I do this? What I might do is see. They're right there. I'm gonna hop into this. I'm just gonna send my ships to this system. Are these guys right here? Nope. Where are these? Where's my other fleet? Oh, there they are. So they're about to merge with my guys. Okay, all I spent this time complaining, they're already on their way. They're about to merge with these guys.
Complete.
Research complete. Sentient AI. Excellent. Did that impact my guys' happiness? Did that impact anybody's happiness? I don't think so. Good. Okay. Let's pause this very quickly. Improve research assistance. That will be nice in 10 months. Let's see, what is this? Governing ethics attraction plus 10%. I am not going to complain about that. That's in 10 months too. Do I bump this up? Do I bump this up? Energy weapon attack speed. That's going to take 52 months. I can't afford that. I'm going to go with this. Even though this was nice, it'll double up our research. That 10% actually helped us out significantly. So, give us more spiritualists. That'll increase our happiness, and that'll also increase my influence production. Because right now I'm in almost a negative because I built that extra frontier outpost. Alpha. Oh, I see. Gotcha. So I've already started to colonize that world. Once this is fully expanded, I think I should be good enough to disable the frontier outpost right here. I hope, because I'm trying to reduce the number of frontier outposts I had, not increase the number of frontier outposts I had. I was also supposed to remove these, so that's a problem there. 55 months until I can get my next ascension perk. Once I get the next ascension perk, I will definitely go to war with these guys. Getting that extra plus 33% should give us enough of a backbone to at least try to fight these guys. And what I'll do is, before I confront them, I'll jump into the system that they're in, and then I'll make us the rally point. So I'll jump into this system, and then I'll have everyone rally to us, and then we'll confront them as our federation as one. We'll hit them all together, and we'll either rise or fall together, and we'll see what happens here. And our neighbors right here are just kind of like pathetic and inferior. That's fine by me. I hope that they don't try to take advantage of us once they have power. Let's see. They're arrogant. Do they have enough? Let's see. Nope. Offer trade deal. Information. Let's see. Active sensor link. Information. Active sensor link. Nope, because arrogant attitude minus 10%. 100%. Okay. I need to find a way of getting their approval. Let's see. Offer trade deal. And I'm going to offer them food. Because who doesn't like food? We've got plenty of it right now. And so if I do like... Nope, well, that's way too much. Control. Let's say for 30 years. And let me just say 15. And I might even toss in some minerals. Instant transfer of like... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. Maybe I'll reduce this. I'm not gonna give up that much food. That's crazy. That's a lot of food. Actually, yeah. But if I give them 5k minerals, so that's gonna bump them up. They're paying of us by 48. I'm just gonna do one more 6k. There we go, 52. I'm just gonna do that. And their opinion of us should go up. Their opinion of us didn't go up. That's not how it works. They're supposed to like us. They're supposed to have a that trade, the positive trade. Okay, apparently the positive trade thing doesn't work with these guys. And because we're at war, I can't invite them to join our federation, which I want to do. Goodness sweet mercy. Submit to the faith and save your souls, Iorans. It is not yet too late for you. I can't even request to become Dominion. What's this? It will access. Okay, well, actually, I don't want to do that. That's crazy. Darn it! I was really hoping. Their fleet power is superior. Their naval capacity is superior. Their technology is overwhelming. Well, superior is good. It means that they're not overwhelming. These guys are overwhelming. Still, overwhelming. Naval capacity is superior, so we're not that far off naval capacity-wise. But superior. You know what I might do? I might do something crazy. I think I'm gonna go attack their home world, their home system. But anyway, that'll be the next episode because I've gone way over my time here. By what sweet mercy, sweetness. Okay, wow, this is lasted a long time. My episodes just keep getting longer, Eventually, gonna be 2 hours long, and it's gonna be too crazy. So bye, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful day. God be with you.